All right, y'all, come on in here. We got some good stuff to cover today, y'all. We really do. Midterms is coming up, y'all. Be here before we know it. 2026. Pay attention to everything that is taking place and is going on. I'm so sick and tired of these activist judges feeling like they above the law. And half of these judges, y'all, was working with the Biden administration and stuff like that. And what gets me is they continue to keep trying to block what Trump is doing. And it's pissing me off because at the end of the day, y'all, we have 3 branches of government, right? And it seems like only one is actually really, paying attention. It ain't the executive and it ain't the legislation. So you got a handful of judges who are sitting here and going against law and order. Okay. Meanwhile, Trump is being dragged in and out of court on some BS. But you got other people out here that's not only, corrupted, mutilating children, open borders, auto pens, scandals, lying about the president being being fit to be president in the last administration, and all these other things going on, but yet they get the cheek turned to them. We got so much corruption going on, so much money lost and all of that, and nobody, where was y'all at when Biden was doing what he doing? Because I don't recall none of y'all stopping and when the borders was open. I don't even see y'all doing anything about this auto pen and all this other type of shicey stuff that's going on. Y'all be so pushed on gunning for this man. It's ridiculous. Like, let's be for real. I'm sick of these activist judges. I'm sick of the anti-stinking ass folks. I'm sick of this race baiting politicians. I'm tired of being sick and tired of all of them. When November 5th came, we clearly spoke up and said what we wanted. And y'all still don't get it. Like, y'all still don't get it. Okay. Well, guess what? Come midterms of 2026, y'all finna get it. Y'all about to get it. All these fake rhinos and activist judges and everybody, y'all about to get it now. How about that? We can show you better than we can tell you. Yeah, keep it up. Yeah, let's go. I'm writing names down. I'm watching. I'm paying attention. I got something for y'all. Whenever that time come, if it ain't midterms, whenever that time come to get you up out of there, I'm telling you. Boy, let me calm down. I'm just sick of these bimbos, y'all. I'm sick of them. Y'all going against somebody who trying to make the country and the people here great again. Y'all literally blocked him from the tariffs. Like, and that was stupid to do when we actually are seeing how it's increasing, like how it's actually doing something for our country. Y'all block it. We can't make this stuff up. These folks are just stupid. That being said, y'all, let's dive into the first video. The judicial branch, minus the Supreme Court, the only branch upholding the Constitution. Federal judge just validated most of the convicted felon tariffs because the tariffs exceeded his authority. Let's dive into it.
We have huge breaking news right now. A federal judge has just invalidated most of Donald Trump's tariffs, saying that Donald Trump's tariffs exceeded his authority under the IEEPA. Minutes ago, the Court of International Trade struck down Donald Trump's tariffs imposed under his executive authority. And these tariffs that were just struck down include the reciprocal tariffs that were applied to all countries across the globe. Now, significantly, that means Donald Trump now has to lift tariffs on everyone, including China and all these other countries.
Oh,
and the 90-day stay of the tariffs is coming up. Well, these tariffs were...
Y'all are so fucking dumb. When we finally get our kahuna balls back, why are y'all trying to make our country look so fucking weak? Why? Seriously. You guys are, y'all bimbos. Y'all dumb as shit. Why did we put these people in place? Y'all, we got to do something. No more. For real. Just to have an aha fucking moment? For real? Are you serious? Just to have an aha moment. Y'all are so stupid.
Valid, then there's no more 90-day stay because the tariffs can't be imposed by Donald Trump under his authority on the IEEPA, which is a law that the president can use to kind of enforce tariffs or introduce tariffs during national emergencies. This is a major loss for the Trump administration. We'll see what happens next. Spread the word and follow along, stay up to date on all the news that you need to know about. There'll be much more to come very soon.
Finally, someone stood up and said, this shit is illegal, y'all. Like this, now this is illegal. These folks are just real. Oh my God. Lord, what is, boy. Breaking the U.S. Court of International Trade in Manhattan, New York. Ha! His enemies. Chief Judge Mark Barnett with Joe Week. Remember this weak name. Has blocked all President Trump's liberty. Look at him. Just look at this. Look at him. Miserable bimbo loser.
The U.S. Court of International Trade in Manhattan, New York, Chief Judge Mark Barnett has blocked all of Donald Trump's Liberation Day tariffs. The ruling was made unanimously by a 3-judge panel.
Trump's Liberation Day tariffs.
3-judge panel. Where the other little 2 bimbos at? You little cowards. Show your faces so we can know what we doing midterm. Show your faces. State the names. Bimbos.
Violate U.S. law as it has jurisdiction over trade disputes. 28 U.S.C. paragraph 1581.
Lawsuits argue the tariffs exceed presidential powers under the IEEPA, a claim rooted in constitutional limits. The decision will have far-reaching implications for Trump's trade policy because it appears to stop the U.S. president from imposing tariffs using the justification he has claimed.
Man, Trump was right. It's crazy that he has to fight within. He has to fight within his own freaking country. How is something that was working? Forget the law. Because at this point, none of these people are playing by law. Let's just be real. Let's throw the law out of it. None of these folks is playing fair by law. At all. We watching it. Y'all can't do it and think that they gonna do it. Like, y'all not even playing fair by law. So what the hell? At this point, screw the law. Ain't nobody playing fair. So why in the hell should we? This junk is crazy, y'all. Do y'all see this? They still trying to come for this man. They couldn't take him out. They couldn't stop him. They still can't stop him. But they coming at him in all different angles. Like, it says a lot about these people. They coming to him on all different type of angles, y'all. And y'all see what happens. They fail every time. They fail every single time, and they gonna continue to keep failing because we the people put these people in places to do what they gonna do, y'all, and they gonna do it. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Nobody said it was gonna be easy because it's not. Y'all see what we up against. Loose screws. Let's keep it moving, y'all. These are just the things that he had put in place. I'm showing clips like they blocked the whole blocking the illegals and all this other type of stuff. These judges, I'm just showing y'all because midterms is coming up. I'm just showing y'all what these people are doing. They don't care about y'all. They care about them and them only.
A federal judge ruled the Trump administration violated a court order by deporting migrants to countries they weren't from.
While we are fully compliant with the law and court orders, it is absolutely absurd for a district judge to try to dictate the foreign policy and national security of the United States of America. These are the monsters that the district judge is trying to protect.
Judge Brian Murphy found the administration gave the deported men insufficient notice. The Trump administration slammed Murphy, accusing him of protecting, quote, criminal illegal immigrant monsters. The deported individuals were from Cuba, Laos, Mexico, South Sudan, Burma, and Vietnam, and had been convicted of serious offenses. The plane landed in Djibouti. Murphy requested a list of those involved in the deportation operation. A federal judge ruled the Trump
So,
administration violated a
I'm
court.
just showing y'all, man. Meanwhile, Trump trying to protect the border, protect this country. Meanwhile, Biden can just open the floodgates and let whoever the hell up in here. Y'all heard about Ava Moore on the jet ski? We got her name now. And then they tried to hide the illegal and stuff like that. I'm glad she got caught. Here this young lady can't even pursue her dream. She getting ready to go do training, basic training in the army and stuff like that. She can't even pursue her dream. And then y'all sit here and try to hide in our country like that's cool. No, get them up out of here. We done lost another U.S. neighbor, y'all, family member, sister, brother, to another illegal that was in by the Biden administration. Ava Moore, say her name. Her dreams are shattered. Let's keep it going. Midterms. 2026 is coming. Think real, long, hard, and smart about this. Your choices that you about to make. Judges block Donald Trump. I'm just showing y'all. Blocking when Trump want to stop the mutilation of kids and children and stuff like that, you know, getting their bodies slaughtered and being confused later on in life about who they really are and all this other type of stuff because of the agendas and the narratives that these people be putting on our children. Judges block that. They blocking hard, but these people ain't the very same people that blocking Trump wasn't blocking Biden. And we finna get on into that. Because where y'all at? Let's go. Check it out.
So we all know that these federal activist judges have been working against Donald Trump and blocking his executive orders, including those that will protect children from transgenderism. Well, 3 detransitioners, including myself, have worked with Center for American Liberty to file an amicus brief that could determine whether our country continues to fund these treatments for children. The PFLAG versus Trump suit was filed by activist groups to block the executive order to protect children from chemical and surgical mutilation, which stops federal funding from being administered to hospitals that give these treatments to children under the age of 19. A federal judge has blocked the executive order, but the fight continues in the Fourth Circuit. As long as this executive order is blocked, your tax dollars are going to continue funding the abuse.
And I don't want my tax dollars. Of course, some of these things have passed through already, y'all, but it's the fact I'm showing y'all the blocks, what they're blocking, who they standing for, what side of these people really own. Whose side of these people are really on, y'all? Seriously. They blocking all this stuff. I don't want me personally, if my tax dollars is going to go to anything, I want it to go to something good. I don't want it to go to slaughtering children, body parts, and having them confused and going through these long terms of their bodies going through things that can eventually harm them in the long run.
Across the country. But if it's finally taken down, we no longer are going to have to be complicit in that systematic abuse. That's where Clementine Breen, Luca Hine, and I come in. All 3 of us personally were harmed as children. Our innocence and our breasts were taken away by a predatory medical pipeline. But what this brief shows is that no child, no little boy or girl can consent to the loss of healthy body parts. And like with any form of abuse, the federal government has a responsibility to step in and stop it in its tracks. The appellate judges will be reading our brief for the next few weeks. But you can step in too. So share this video. Show these judges your support for these executive orders. Because every child in America deserves to grow up whole. They deserve to be able to grow up loved the way that they are beautifully made. Thank you to Center for American Liberty for giving detransitioners like me a voice. And for those of you who are sharing this, that these judges can make the right decision.
And they need to. They really need to. Trump issues an order to stop this. They block it. What side are these folks really on? Well, I can tell you. I can tell you who. Tell you better than I can show you. So Lindy Lee, y'all told me to get into her because she dropping bombshells left to right on the Biden administration, y'all. She is the whistleblower on that administration, baby. She's just showing her face. With that being said, where the judges at? Where they at? Drops the doctor and family business associated that covered up Joe Biden's medical condition throughout his presidency. Where are y'all judges at with this? Where you guys at? Huh? Why ain't nobody being locked up or questioned about this ish? Y'all so quick to block what Trump got going on and dragging him through all out court. Check this out.
Point, because I want to talk about that doctor. You know who that doctor was? Kevin O'Connor. This is a family business associate. He had a financial interest in propping up the Biden regime, and that is a fundamental problem here. People lied about his cognitive decline because they wanted power. Let's be perfectly honest about that. Exactly. Jill Biden, and I will name the names. Jill Biden, Steve Ricchetti, Mike Donnellan, Anita Dunn, Anthony Bernal. These were the Jeff Zients. These were the people running our country. We had a council of presidents for the past 4 years. We didn't have an elected president. We had these unelected hacks who understood that Biden was our final gravy train, that as soon as he went off into the sunset, they were done. So they wanted to drag this on for forever. Point, because I want to talk about that doctor. You know who that doctor was? Kevin O'Connor. This ain't the way we do healthcare, y'all. That's straight fraud. Fraud. But yet, where the judges at? I don't see them. I don't see him at all. Do y'all? I don't see him. Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's just keep it going. I mean, we okay with this type of stuff. Democrats did not follow the Constitution under Biden. Covered about his mental decline. They used an auto pen to run America. Where y'all at? Judge, where y'all at? Broke out the border on purpose. Where y'all at? Where's the blocks? Let's stop here. Where? Huh? Well, let's dive into it. Coming straight from Byron himself, y'all X. Let's go.
Okay, listen, that's a completely loaded question. What the president was talking about is he is following the advice of the White House counsel, the attorney general, and in their team, the attorneys over at the Department of Homeland Security, when it comes to deporting criminal illegal aliens. Of course, the president is going to follow the Constitution. We just had a president who was not. He was suppressing free speech of the American people. He was spying on the words of the American people when they were against his prerogatives on COVID-19. We just had a president of the United States who, quite frankly, we don't even know if he was running the country. You have the auto pen situation. You had
y'all, free speech. So much crap underneath the Biden administration. It is just ridiculous. Border, military, free speech, all of this. And y'all still calling Trump the threat? Who is really the threat here? Y'all calling him a threat because he's exposing y'all bimbos. That's what's going on.
Cabinet secretaries who were never held accountable for their terrible jobs. What Donald Trump is talking about is he has a mission to deport illegal aliens out of the country. That is a mandate from the people of this country, from the voters of this country. When it comes to following the Constitution, if you want to have a specific question for him, he is answering the question in the appropriate way, following the legal advice of the team, who, by the way, has been confirmed by the United States Senate.
Republican Congressman Byron Donalds of Florida, thank you so much for being with us.
Y'all, this is just crazy. That not only Trump, but we the people have to be fighting within our own country. Not fighting with nobody outside the country. You know what I'm saying? We making peace deals and peace war deals and all that other type of stuff. The battle is literally in our country. The people we are fighting every single day is the people who live in this country. And my thing to say this, if you don't like it, like, do us all a favor. Just get the hell on. Go. Let's see how long you hang in there with them other places, boy. Let's just see. Go on down there with that same BS y'all doing here. Go on down there with that same BS y'all doing here and think they playing. See, Trump trying to get our country back. You know what I'm saying? Back on that level. You know what I'm talking about? Because under the Biden administration, so many different administrations, y'all, we have been punked, slapped, looking stupid, and they still trying to make Trump look crazy and make our country look weak when we know. I know this under Trump administration, baby, we ain't weak because I done seen Trump and I've been watching making deals left or right. So for y'all to pause the tariffs, the 90-day on all that, on all the other places and just like that, just keep y'all pockets fat and keep y'all paid. Don't care about the American people or what the hell we got going on. Oh, this country. Seriously? Midterms coming up, y'all. Got to be more careful. Pay attention. I'm going to end it, y'all, with this last one coming straight from Glenn Beck on X, y'all. This is the biggest scandal I could ever imagine in our lives. Facts. And ain't no judges or anybody being held accountable for these crimes and corruption and these acts and this money laundering fraud shit. But yet they keep going for your boy Trump. Something has to be done, y'all. And y'all seen what we did on November 5th. When midterms come, let's show up and show out again. Let's show them who really, really holds the power. Because that's us, we the people. We put these people in place. We're the ones voted them in. So the very people we voted in that ain't doing ish for us is the very same people we can vote the hell out. And it's just that simple. Research, watch, pay attention. Know when you go in there who you voting for and why. Don't go in there blind voting. Don't go in there just voting view. Don't go in there just voting red. Don't go in there just voting. Know why the hell you voting for who you voting for. And why you not voting for the very same person that you voted for before. The power in your hands. The power is in our hands, as you can see. These folks then effed around and then lost their minds. They effed around and lost their minds. So with that being said, y'all, let's get into the last video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking in with your girl. I want to know your thoughts. Drop them in the comment section. Let's chop it up. Let's get into it.
There's many laws that I would say apply to this. You know, someone brought up forgery. Forgery is the beginning of a conversation. I think fraud, there's all kinds of aspects of fraud that could be done if somebody's making money, big money off of it. There's many things. President Trump used in a Truth Social a post about treason, and I think as a member of DOJ, I'm going to tread carefully towards what I would describe as the likely crime. But there's a lot. If this was an abuse, like people are worried, there's a lot of crimes that were committed, and will be.
If the facts show that it was happening, the DOJ will pursue aggressively justice.
The only way I know to do it is being aggressive, Glenn. You probably have seen this now. So yes, I mean, we're going to get to the bottom of the facts. We're going to apply it to the law, and we're going to go like hell against the people that did this to the country. And this is the biggest scandal I could ever imagine in our lives. There's never been anything like this at this point. And so,
but y'all blocking Trump on everything.
I hope it's a lesser scandal than it looks like, but it's heading towards one of the most egregious things we've ever seen. So yes, people will be held accountable, and yes, they will be held accountable by prosecutions.